I've already removed the cam covers and turned the engine so that it's #1 cylinder. I'm on the passenger side of the car. #1 cylinder is on the exhaust stroke with the cam alignment marks lined up on the cam bearing caps. That way the cams are what's called in balance. If you'll notice, there's no major pressure from the spring cups except slightly on the exhaust and the intake on the #1 cylinder, but the others have no pressure. So the cams aren't going to snap around somewhere when you move and release the tension. The tensioner is this idler sprocket right up in here, and it's pivoted on a center bolt down here that has an 8mm Allen socket head recessed in this hole that's down here on this web. And these two acorn nuts right here are what lock that tensioner in the position once you get the tension set. So I'm going to relax the nuts. They're torqued to 15 foot-pounds, the same as the chain, when the job is finished. They have copper washers underneath the acorn nuts for sealing. And if you have any oil seepage or leakage in this area around here, there are O-rings inside the pivot point of this tensioner that you may see some oil seepage here. You can go ahead and remove the tensioner by removing a cam chain and lifting it out, and then replacing that O-ring on the inside to prevent those leaks in the future. So there, it's backed off now, and a tap on the chain will relax that tensioner. And I'm going to show you that movement again. Get my extension here so that I can get onto it. There's the 8mm Allen socket drive, and I'm going to insert that into the little tensioner rotator. You'll see how it rotates. The tensioner moves up and down and pulling up underneath the slack side of the chain there to tighten it. And I've got my torque wrench set to 15 foot-pounds, and you might want to remove the spark plug if you don't want to break it, because it doesn't exactly line up, but I usually try to do it carefully so that it doesn't lean on the spark plug and snap the insulator. So pull the torque wrench till it's clicking at 15 pounds. Come back and snug up the acorn nuts and to hold it in place. And the chain's with tension. Chain has the proper tension. With the lifting ring in place here, you can't get a socket on there to torque it very well. So I use a calibrated hand from long years of experience that's about a 15-pound pull on a short wrench. 15 pounds of torque on a short wrench. Anyway, that's adjusting the chain tension on the Maserati C-114 V6 engine. And again, this little hole on the side right here is where that Allen socket head driver goes in, the 8mm.